right now we have it's the brainchild of Patricia Tyler. It is Camp Quarantine. And Camp Quarantine, come to the stage now. Oh my goodness. Give it up for Camp Quarantine.
Good evening, campers. It's day. Who the hell cares? Time has no meaning anymore. I hope that you're all having an amazing time here at Camp Quarantine now, social distancing now. For the love of Christ, don't fuck this up and make us go back. Don't forget today's schedule: pancakes at 10, day drinking at 10:05, reevaluation of your life choices by 10:10. Guess what? No homeschooling today! Yes, I know it's the weekend, but still, silver linings, people. Before I continue, I would like to address some issues that have been bubbling to the forefront, like the ramen noodles I made for my fourth lunch today. I've been hearing murmurs around the campsite. Enough is enough. Dr. Fauci is stealing our inalienable rights. I don't have a mama or a papa. Being that some of our campers don't quite get it, they are still sneaking around. I'm very disappointed. If I was in front of you right now, not practicing social distancing, I would have my sexy Cuomo pout on. I don't care what Fox has told you. The virus is not a made-up hoax by the liberal media because of a failed democratic coup. Please, we could lose an election on our own. It's got nothing to do with 5G, 4G, or even PPE. The point is, some of you don't know how to follow directions. I'm not going to throw shade. I'm just going to say, we see you, Shmom. Names have been changed to protect the not-so-innocent. Therefore, we originally marketed this as a 15-day excursion. Then it became a 30-day vacation. Now, guess what? Maskne is now a thing. We all now need toner. Just kidding aside, some of you don't even get to have to sit next to your annoying coworkers until at least 2021. So, silver linings. Dates are subject to change without notice, of course. A couple of other quick housekeeping notes before we continue. For those of you who have junior campers with you, I understand that you are schooling them here at camp, but throwing them in your backyard for an hour and locking the door behind you does not qualify as a fire drill. Seriously, it's supposed to rain. If you're bringing your dog in, bring your dang kid in. Just make sure they don't touch anything and make sure they wash their hands. Also, apparently, some of our junior campers have cell phones. So take them away before school. Because if one more child calls in a bomb threat to me to put in an end to your insufferable teaching, I will give you a fire drill. Listen, if they're not feeling it today, let them be. These are uncommon times. They're not going to be denied admission to Harvard because they slacked off one day. Besides, they're no Albert Einstein, and you're no Maria Montessori. You know, some of you knew who. Sorry. There's a plus on that one. That joke doesn't always hit. You know, some of you may not be having a good day either. It works both ways, you know. We respect that here at Camp Quarantine. If we hear you talking to yourself, we get it. I mean, obviously, it's a parent-teacher conference. Silver linings, people. While I'm also addressing housekeeping, I've noticed that certain essential supplies have disappeared from our campus commissary. Listen, we only have 5 campers allowed in the commissary at one time. So you can imagine the disappointment when campers who've waited over an hour 6 feet apart to finally get in find all of the peanut butter, chocolate, and wine gone. Ironically, the vegan aisle remains untouched. Peanut butter, chocolate, and wine are gone. Yet toilet paper, hand sanitizer, flushable wipes, they're piled to the ceiling. What the hell are you people doing? Even worse, what have you done with all of the vegans? They obviously aren't eating. Where are they? Should I be sending out socially distant parties? I mean, okay, I put a pin in the vegans for a second. I'm spiraling. But back to the hoarders. Unfortunately, it's come to this. I'm reviewing the commissary tapes now. Therefore, it's only a matter of time before I find out who this Machiavellian monster is. If you're out there, now it's time for you to come as clean as your doorknob should be. Lay off the Merlot and COVID parties, and maybe you should Lysol something for once. Place the contraband at the front door of the commissary, 6 feet away, of course. And maybe I'll consider not banishing you to the ShopRite one town over during senior hour. Come on, people, pull it together. According to Dr. Fauci, New Jersey is doing better than us. New Jersey never does better than anybody. I know I'm from there. Besides, I know the last time we had this heart-to-heart, I told you to start a hobby, unplug your television, do some yoga, be some creative. Guess what? Now I'm going to tell you to knock that shit off. You took creative way too seriously. If one more of your makeup tutorial shows up in my Instagram feed, I'm going to throw my MacBook against the wall. It's okay. I still have Apple Care. I'm covered. But I cannot handle your smoky eye anymore. Stop it. It looks like you got punched. While I'm at it, no one wants to hear your rendition of Imagine. I know Wonder Woman did it, but it doesn't mean you should. Every time auto starts in my Facebook feed, I forget about the hell below me. It's obviously all around me. Now, when this comes to an end, and at the rate we're going, it won't, there will be a new normal and a new economy. I'd love to see my new campers becoming entrepreneurs, but nonetheless, I don't want any more of your scented candles. Maybe if you guys picked up some toilet paper, you wouldn't have the need for scented candles. Don't be gross. Besides, yesterday I got 8 requests for LuLaRoe, Color Street, and Mascara Beauty alone. What are you trying to tell me? Why don't you just forward me a Fandango Now advertisement for the New Mutants with a note saying, "Is this you?" As we enter into our next 15 days together, take this moment to reevaluate. Turn off Fox News. Stay inside for someone else's mama or papa. I mean, check off something off your to-do list. Breathe deeply as long as you have a mask on, of course. But remember, don't hoard the wine. I'm watching you. At some point, we're going to find this pretty hilarious, right? I sincerely hope to not see you next year. If someone knows where all the vegans went, you know, I'm really starting to get worried.
And that was Camp Quarantine.